Imagine ruling an empire, wars on the borders, plague sweeping your cities, and betrayal lurking at home. Now imagine staying calm through it all. That was Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher whose wisdom still guides us today. Welcome back to the channel where we make Stoicism real. If you've seen the last videos, you know Stoicism is about mastering your mind. Today we're diving into Marcus Aurelius, a man who didn't just talk about it, he lived it. His book, Meditations, wasn't meant for us. It was his private journal, scribbled in tents during campaigns. Yet, nearly 2,000 years later, it's a bestseller, full of raw, practical lessons. Why does he matter? Because he faced chaos most of us can't imagine, yet found peace not in power but in philosophy. He's not some distant figure. His struggles mirror ours: stress, loss, uncertainty. Over the next few minutes, we'll explore who he was, the challenges he tackled, and 3 timeless lessons from his writings. Whether you're new to Stoicism or a fan of Marcus, there's something here for you. This channel's about bringing Stoic ideas to life, so settle in. We're stepping into the world of an emperor who chose wisdom over worry. Marcus Aurelius wasn't born to rule, he was adopted into it. Born in 121 AD to a wealthy Roman family, he could have lived a cushy life. But at 17, Emperor Hadrian picked him as a successor, thrusting him into a brutal world. By 161 AD, he was emperor, co-ruling with his adoptive brother until he took full control. What did he inherit? A mess. The Roman Empire stretched across continents, but it was crumbling at the edges. Germanic tribes invaded the north, Parthians threatened the east, war was constant. Then came the Antonine Plague, a smallpox-like disease that killed millions, maybe even a tenth of the empire. Picture cities silent except for the sound of mourning. On top of that, his wife Faustina bore him 13 children, but most died young, a personal grief he rarely mentioned. And his advisors? Some plotted against him, like Avidius Cassius, who rebelled in 175 AD. Most leaders would crack under this. Marcus didn't. He spent years on the front lines, not in a palace, leading troops and writing meditations by candlelight. He wasn't perfect. He tolerated slavery, struggled with his temper, but he tried to live by Stoic ideals. Imagine the pressure. Your empire's dying, your kids are gone, and your friends might stab you in the back. Yet he wrote, "What need is there to weep over parts of life? The whole of it calls for tears." That's Stoicism, accepting fate, not fighting it. His life wasn't a fairy tale, it was a test. And through it, he showed us how to face our own battles, big or small. So what did Marcus leave us? Meditations is packed with lessons, but let's focus on 3 that hit hard. First, you control your mind, not events. He wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Plague, war, betrayal. He couldn't stop them, but he could choose his response. Think of your last bad day. A fight, a failure. You can't undo it, but you can decide what it means. Second, everything's temporary. Time is a river, he said, and strong is its current. Your anger, your pain, even your triumphs, they pass. He lost kids, watched Rome suffer, yet reminded himself nothing lasts. Next time you're stuck on something, a missed chance, a rude comment, remember, it's already slipping away. Third, focus on the present. Do every act as if it were your last, he urged. He didn't mean be reckless, he meant be deliberate. Ruling an empire, he still paused to ask, am I acting with justice, kindness, courage? I've caught myself rushing through days, only to realize I wasn't really there. Marcus pulls you back. These aren't fluffy quotes, they're forged in hardship. Plague killed his people, but he didn't despair. He governed. Betrayal stung, but he forgave. He wasn't superhuman, he wrestled with doubt, even wrote about wanting to quit. But he kept going, using these ideas as anchors. They're not just for emperors, they're for us, facing deadlines, arguments, or quiet worries. How do you use this today? Start with control. Next time your boss snaps or your plans collapse, ask, "What's in my hands?" Focus there. Let the rest fade. It's freeing. Then remind yourself it's temporary. Stuck in traffic, it'll end. Lost something? It's just a moment. I've used this when projects fail. It stings, but it passes. Finally, live now. Marcus didn't waste time on what-ifs. He acted. Try it. Next conversation, really listen. Next task, do it well. I started this after reading him. My days feel sharper. You don't need an empire to live like Marcus, just a willingness to try. That's Marcus Aurelius, an emperor who chose Stoicism over chaos. His lessons are simple but deep, and this channel's here to keep exploring them. Subscribe if you want more. We'll dig into Seneca, Epictetus, and practical Stoic hacks every week. What's your favorite Marcus idea? Control? Time? Presence? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear. Maybe you've got a story of staying calm his way. Share it. Thanks for watching. You're part of this Stoic journey now. See you in the next video.